Kia ora, that's Maori for hello, or literally, be well. This is a short video describing a literature review around the success of pre-form metal crowns on children's first permanent molars. So we'll start with who. This is Ted. Ted's a dentist hoping to eventually become a pediatric specialist. As part of his study, Ted was asked to write a dissertation looking at the success rate of pre-form metal crowns on children's adult molars. So what are pre-form metal crowns? They're these things you see on lots of children's baby teeth. They completely cover the tooth and work well at preventing further breakdown. Why are we doing this? Well, that's a bigger question. There has been a lot of research to show that they're safe and effective in baby teeth, where they work about 95% of the time. But we don't fully understand how well they work on adult molars in children. And that's a problem because these teeth are susceptible to problems like molar incisor hypomineralization, dental caries, amelogenesis imperfecta, dentinogenesis imperfecta, trauma, and systemic disease. Pre-form metal crowns have been used to manage all of these conditions for years, but there doesn't appear to be much research to how well they actually work, and that's what Ted set out to correct. A PICO structure was used to define the research question. Ted looked at how well pre-form metal crowns work on children's adult first molars compared to any other restorative technique. The outcomes we looked at were success of the restoration, pain resolution, adverse effects such as periodontal disease, and patient satisfaction. Method. Ted did a literature review, searching multiple databases and narrowing down about 200 papers to 7 relevant ones. On these 7 papers, he did a grade analysis assessing the quality of all the research. Results. Universally, across all 7 studies, there was a success rate of between 85 and 100%, which is really good. And interestingly, it didn't seem to matter who placed the crowns. Dental students had about the same success rates as pediatric dental specialists. Also, a single split-mouth study showed that pre-form metal crowns hosted significantly more periodontally problematic bacteria, where the side of the mouth without a crown did not. Overall, this study found that pre-form metal crowns compare very favourably with other restorative materials on similarly affected teeth. Please note that the comparative numbers on this table are estimates, with figures pulled from the largest meta-analysis of each restorative type. So where do we go from here? If you want further reading, or help with decision-making for children's compromised first molars, I strongly recommend looking up the European Association of Pediatric Dentists' Guide to Molar Incisor Hypomineralization. This is an excellent piece of research with a good process for clinicians to follow when deciding how to treat a tooth. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I would like to particularly thank Paul and Susan for making me record this in the New Zealand winter, where it's impossible to get rid of this cold. Thank you.